What is up, guys? Happy Monday. I know everybody don't want to get up. Kids back in school. It's been a crazy weekend. A lot has happened. And we got a lot to talk about. First, we're going to go in and say rest in peace to Aaron Carter. If you don't know who Aaron Carter is, if you remember the Backstreet Boys with Nick Carter, that is Aaron's Carter brother. Aaron Carter recently passed away from drowning in his tub at home. Allegedly, we don't know, but it was very sad. Aaron Carter was on Lizzie McGuire. Also, you can pause and read what Nick Carter had to say. Aaron Carter is basically everyone's childhood, besides Lizzie McGuire, Hillary Duff ex-boyfriend, and he also was a twin. Sending prayers and condolences to the family. I know this is like a hard time for them. It was very unexpected for everyone. I mean, it's part of our childhood. He also did music as well and battled with a lot of things. Allegedly say battled with drugs and also with relationship with his brother. Issues. So also family issues. So rest in peace to Aaron Carter, who is, yes, from Tampa, Florida. Rest in peace. So now we're gonna talk about Miss Summer Walker. So allegedly, as we all know, Miss Summer Walker, well, it wasn't allegedly, but she was with Larry here after her and what's that man named London on the Track broke up. You know, her and London on the Track were together for a while, had some kids. Well, obviously, she basically was saying that her and Larry are now broken up. Yes, her and Larry are now broken up, honey, which is weird. She basically, I'm going to just sum down a little bit, like she said, he apologized for Birkins and all this and that, and there's certain things she won't condone. I wish she would have thought about that before she got pregnant again. And things that she can't take that she took before. I just think, in my opinion, that she basically got with him to get back at London. I think she did. Sorry, London. And Larry was saying that, the internet is a hell of a drug. I think she did some things to basically sum it up. She looked at social media just for what her relationship should be like. That's basically what he said. And it controlled their happiness of the relationship. I thought they were great from what she was saying, taking them on tours with her and everything. Even playing stepfather to Little Bubbles. And this all came out when a fan asked her, she said to keep out of business, but she done posted her business a lot. So I don't know. But kudos to them. Bias. I love her music, but I'm not a fan of her. Take the time to love herself, focus on herself and the kids to just have a great co-parenting. So next we got Hazel and listen to that.
This journey, I needed it. Healing, some self-love, It hasn't been easy. I've been dealing with craziness the whole time. I thank you to all the people that were here with me that spoke positivity into me, reassurance into me to let me know things are going to be okay. Never planned on this. I didn't want this. Tried to avoid me raising my daughter alone for the last two since she was born, I guess. The next part of this journey is not going to be easy. It's going to be very hard, but thank you for this time that I've had here to reflect and get me together and to figure out what I want. And last, it's just priceless. I want me back. I don't want to be controlled. I want to be told what to wear, what to do, what I can say, what I can't say, what music I can record, what music I can't record, who I can talk to. I'm just tired of not being able to be myself. I'm tired of mental abuse, actual abuse. I'm tired of my daughter not getting the full love and attention that she deserves without it being a hostile situation. For people who said I would make this up for attention, you're sick. You're sick. I didn't want this. I walked down a whole aisle. Said I do. Changed my last name. I know mental clarity and strength, but I ask you to lift me and Ava up in your prayers. I ask you to lift all of us up in our prayers so that we can have things and end things amicably, without the woes involved and stuff like that. But I am strong. I can get through this. I know I can. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to the nation for lifting me up. And when I get back, I'm going to fight for what's mine. I'm going to fight for my child. I'm going to fight because she deserves it. Love you guys.
The phone dumb.
Now, put 2 diapers on your ass. You sit your little ass down. Sit down.
Okay, so before I read this, if y'all that don't know, Hazel E has been basically saying, well, you could pause and read as well, that she was in an abusive marriage with her alleged soon-to-be ex-husband. So she said those were the messages before she got married, I believe, and after. It says, tell him to stop text messaging me. What else do you want? Hotels, videos? I don't want real quick. Just stay with her. Laugh out loud. We both share each other's locations to each other. Man, y'all can read the rest of it. And she said she was still in denial. This is crazy. Okay, I'm just tempted to ask if I wasn't tired for no reason. Man, she just basically showed everything where he basically abused the baby girl when she was gone for surgery. So much has happened. And saying the baby had a black eye. I mean, we just seen the little clip how he talked to the baby. It's just sad and ridiculous. So I said my prayers also to her. And she said I didn't have to take it here, but I'll be damned. Man, listen, to basically put the child in it. And she was just like, she just want to live. I don't know how bad this was, y'all. And make sure the baby and her are okay. I don't know how bad this was. I don't know how bad it had got. But she basically said over her dead body that he's not going to abuse her child or her. Johnny Blaze, alleged ex-boyfriend, alleged ex-baby daddy, came back with some more information. He done said that the tests are fake. Everything is fake. Lab tests, lab results, all that is fake. Saying Johnny Blaze is lying because she want him back, basically. I don't know. This is just a hot mess. But I'm going to let y'all look at this clip right here.
Daddy to Johnny Blaze and shit. Her saying I'm the baby daddy and she's pregnant and shit like that. So we gonna go through this shit. Here's a form right here. She posted this form right here. If you look up there, you know what I'm saying, got her name, date, birth, and everything like that. Okay, but check this out. Y'all do see that, right? Okay, so that's supposedly her urine, right? That says 3, right? My nigga, look at that chart. It says 5 to 50, 3 weeks. But this shit says 3. Hold on, though. You said you're 3 weeks pregnant, right? What's this date right here? Data collected. Data reported. 10/10. This whole thing came out around November 1st or 2nd. You're 3 weeks pregnant, right? So you've been holding this form. All right, y'all. And you're now 3 weeks pregnant? This test was 3 weeks ago. So what, you 6 weeks pregnant? And your results don't even say that. This is funny, though. I ain't gonna lie. This is pretty funny. Gag report version 1.0. Like, come on, my nigga. Oh my god, bro. Oh, y'all thought it was done? Nah. Let's go to the other form. Alright, so boom, y'all. This is the fake report right here. You see that? Fake. Everything. Everything looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. Go ahead, pause it if you need to look. Hey man, if y'all want a fake pregnancy test, this is where y'all go, man. It's called babymaybe.com or some shit like that. But if you want to fake shit, you want to try to hold a nigga, then, you know what I'm saying, this is where you go. Okay, y'all, so she recently sent me this, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's positive. Still fake, y'all. And let me show you. All right, good look, pause the look, rewind, because I'm about to show y'all something. Look at that. Clear response. Results 5 days sooner. Whatever the fuck this shit say, whatever's bullshit. Y'all, it's $8, man. Trying to trick somebody. Go ahead and prank your friends and, you know what I'm saying, prank everybody. Prank everybody. You want to know, look, man, clear response, bro. So all I had to do is type clear response and easy, found it. You know what I'm saying? Prank pregnancy test. Like, I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? Or y'all?
I don't know how this gonna play out, but this is messy. I don't know how long this gonna go on, but we gonna see, because she ain't said that yet. But this is just messy as heck. I don't know what to say. He did have some good points, but I mean, he done pointed it out. He done gave a whole, man, just listen, we gonna keep watching on this one. These are the two men, Ramses Ja and Quentin Ward, who just trademarked and brought Kanye West, aka Gay, White Lives Matter. He also going to say how Kanye could buy it back. I mean, this man just, y'all gotta watch the clip. Like, he just basically broke it down and said everything and explained a lot. Here's go to clip right here.
The trademark.
Well, it's important to bear in mind that right now we're not looking for that. We're not soliciting that. We don't anticipate that as an outcome. However, we were tasked with doing the most good with this maneuver. And if there was a person, say, for instance, who came forward and said, I would like to offer you $1 billion for this mark, there is a lot more, because we were charged with donating that money to certain, we have to spread that money around to different Black orgs fighting for Black and brown people's rights and communities across the country. Orgs like the NAACP, orgs like the Urban League, even the United Negro College Fund. We have to weigh, we were tasked with weighing what that number could be. And for us, you know, we haven't talked about it, of course, but $1 billion might do more good in terms of combating voter suppression initiatives. It might do a little bit more good in terms of, you know, bringing attention to environmental racism, bringing attention to police brutality, and getting police reform really off the ground politically.
If Kanye West just started deciding to sell White Lives Matter shirts, would you take legal action against him?
So we have a lawyer that would take legal action against anyone who infringes on our trademarked material. Yes, you have to be in business to protect your trademark, but there is no requirement that says you have to be successful in business. And so I, at present, am not promoting where you can find and acquire these shirts. And if a person was to find that, they might discover that it is not priced in a way that.
I'm glad they brought the trademark from Ye. And I would believe that Kanye would get the support that Kyrie Irving is getting if he didn't have Coon Candace behind him and did what he did. I said that before. And the way he going about it and how he's explaining it. He's not explaining it. He's just blurting it out, saying it without giving in depth of what is going on. Don't just have a not just blurt out or statement and then have a conversation about what he mean and what really is the issue. It could be a great conversation. As we know, we all were affected by Takeoff death, and this is Kimora Simmons and her daughter Aoki Lee Simmons, whose father is Russell Simmons, that was owner or still is owner of Def Jam, and she had a lot to say about the privileged and the hip hop culture. Take a listen.
A black hip hop artist, rap artist who has broken into the American mainstream dies, it is only those communities, the black community, the hip hop community, who are actively involved in their remembrance or in mourning them. At the same time, like, so many privileged non-black people are like living their lives. Like, the soundtrack to their lives is this music. They are using it for everything. They are constantly headphones in their ears, parties, lives, moments, gym, motivation. It's the soundtrack to their life. They are getting so much value from these people, these artists, and from their life stories. And yet, when the artist dies, not a word. So much of what makes hip hop so compelling is that it's about stories. And part of what makes it very compelling to white America is it's so often the stories of the traumatic lived experience of black Americans. Like the absolute worst parts of systematic oppression and the havoc it wreaks on communities in the hood, violence and drugs. But it's fine to relate to that and, live vicariously through that as when it's all fun and games. But these are ongoing relevant issues that frequently kill these artists. And when that happens, it's, the hip hop community, that's the hip hop community is violent. You were just vicariously trying to insert yourself into that community. You were just appreciating the edginess of it. Part of why the appreciation of black art in American history is often so dehumanized. It's like a double-edged sword, because you want to appreciate the art, profit off the art, give profit to the art, but completely devalue and continue to oppress and ignore the humanity of the artist. But when these artists die young, it's so obvious how much these fans cared about them as a human being and cared about the issues they and their community are facing. The issues that kill your favorite rapper are often the same issues people are marching in the street for. But there's a disconnect with that. Like activism and socio-political issues and entertainment as a apolitical thing. There's a disconnect. And I know I might receive some hate for how I brought this up, that I brought it up at all, because I'm so privileged myself. But I know that all that privilege, every opportunity I have to live the privileged life that I live, get the education I'm getting, experiencing that I've been lucky to experience, I owe all of that to this music and this art form and black art. Everything I have, I owe to black art. So I'm going to do my best to speak on it when I think it's important. Because if I didn't, I feel like I would be just as bad.
They did a great job raising this young lady. And what she said is so true. A lot of the privileged children, I'm going to say privilege, really feels like, it's too violent. For this young lady to come from the hip-hop culture, whose father helped start for most of these hip-hop legends to be where they are today, she had a lot to say, and she beautifully said it so great and spoken and just everything. This girl really knows who she is and know what she's talking about. So shout out to her. Shout out to her parents for doing a great job. All right, so my man Kyrie is back in here. I'm gonna put my man in here because they bother my man. So basically, Kyrie released it he didn't release it, but he shared a video, a movie. Well, maybe release. Listen, it was said that it was put out on Amazon. It's about from Jews to Christianity. This is about our history. Yes, I said our history. Here's the thing. A lot of people, at the end, I am sharing some things. I'm going to say that first. And another thing is, I'm going to take it over to my TikTok because I know I can't put everything on here. I repeat, I have no problem with the Jews, okay? But when I go to TikTok, I'm going to get into why they don't want us to come together. They don't want us to know the truth. For this man to be losing endorsement deals, being suspended, Nike not doing anything, he'll calling it anti-Semitics, whatever. It's so not true, because we sit here, we preach the Bible and put it in people's faces and do everything else, but guess what? Nobody's really reading the contents. Nobody's really paying attention, and nobody's really going to history. And this is a problem. The Bible and the history book, put them side by side. I don't know. Because allegedly they said they took the book of Enoch out. And I remember it was explaining a lot. A lot. I don't know. Just like the Hispanics were here first, just like we were here. Listen, not being funny, it's being real. But the Nets do want him to do these 6 things to, I guess, to be back on the team. I don't know. But remember, Kyrie Irving did not do the COVID vaccine, and they did it before. And I'm finna go on to that on my TikTok. It is really not hurting him, because, to be honest, when he didn't do the vaccine, everybody like, do the vaccine. And I'm finna be honest, the vaccine is clouding a lot of y'all judgment. Welcome to the Matrix, and putting where it's, we'll talk, I don't want to get banned, but I'm gonna take it over to TikTok. But yes, a lot of people are standing behind him, because see, the thing is, Kyrie Irving is doing it by himself. But he got a lot of us supporting him. A lot of people supporting him. Even Mano had something to say, and I'm going to have that clip a little bit in the video. But there's a lot of people supporting him. Now, burning your shoes, no, but give it to some homeless people.
Is being held responsible for sharing a link to a documentary that's on Amazon. That is on Amazon. Amazon is a platform. It's being shared, it's being sold or whatever. So he's being held accountable for that by Nike and whoever else. But Amazon doesn't hold no responsibility for nothing, for anything. Just this is a question I need to understand. Make me understand. It's the irony of that is just that us in this country, we say things and we do things, and we held responsible for the things we say, but yet the irony of that is that our experiences in this country as American blacks or African American, nobody has felt more horror, travesty, has been done wrong, has been hurt, affected, beaten, tortured, maimed, killed, whatever. Nobody's been done worse than us in this particular country right here. And I feel like no matter what is said about us, it doesn't hold any higher consequences about anything that is said about us.
Okay, so that was Mano sharing his opinion and how he feels. So listen, I did post a little bit in here because I don't want people to feel like I'm targeting it. I'm not. But if we go back and we remember, and y'all can pause and read it and do a little history. I want y'all to read. I want y'all to understand how this is taken out of context. I want y'all to read it and get a very vile, of what's really going on. Like I said, I'm going to take this to TikTok. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. But, y'all, like for real, there are black and fair-skinned Jews. If you travel, you go to Egypt, it will be explained. When you go to America, when you look at the history shows and all this stuff, it is explained. It be explained. So I don't understand where all this is coming from. We're all family if you think about it. Look at it, man. Listen. Even in Africa, Tanzania, I believe, allegedly has their democracy ran by, I think it was Iraq or Iran. I know I was watching Young Rich African, and one of the singers was explaining how, you know, half of their kind of like certain things are equipped from. Listen, it's a lot. Y'all will be surprised. You only see it on the surface. This is why I say when you do research, go deeper. You do your research. It's deeper than what we think. It's deeper than what they tell us. They tell us. It's deeper than that. Christianity and all those are religions. But we get out that box and really go deeper to what God wants us to know, then we'll know. Some things we're not supposed to know for reasons. Some things were hidden. But like I said before, when you open something, get ready for everything to be let out loose. We're going to talk about that on my TikTok too, because it's a lot with that. It's a lot going on spiritually. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, go to my TikTok. It's my name. We got to educate our kids, guys, because they're not going to do it. They're really not. They're really trying to take that away from us. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, share your opinion. Bye.